Today's video is a very much anticipated house tour. I've been wanting to do this video for such a long time and I'm finally organized enough to kind of show you around. If you're looking from the front door into our house, this is what you will see. We have the entrance to the living room there, a hallway there, Sam's bedroom there, the bathroom, another bedroom there, and our bedroom just there. So this is pretty much what you see. Let me take you into our bedroom first and give you a bit of a view. So if you look at our bedroom from the doorway, this is kind of what you'll see. We don't currently have a bedroom door. We've just got that gate to keep little people out. But this is basically what we have. So we've got a TV in the corner here. We're watching Lightning McQueen as always. I do have a bit of a photo wall going up there. I do need to upgrade the photos. We've got some Lego on the top there. That is from New York, I want to say. I think we got that one in New York. And then a few other bits and pieces. So in the far corner over here is where the magic happens on the vlogs and also my makeup. This is my little station. I am going to get a new mirror at some point and probably put a couple of shelves up. I'm just not sure at this stage. I only just got this desk and this setup, so I'm actually really loving it at the moment. Coming over to the other side of the room, we have some curtains and some hanging hearts. They're actually just hung with fishing wire to make them look like they're floating. I have some pictures from our wedding day, some lamps and just decorations on our bedside table, and then this is our bed. So I want to do something a little bit different with our bed. I'm not sure what yet. I love all the different shades of grey, but I think it just needs some more texture, whether it's like a fluffy pillow or something like that. I haven't really decided yet. But yeah, we need to do something else. I also want Matt to put some feet on the bottom of those cubes just so the internet and all the cables and stuff can go underneath rather than sitting on top there. So that's pretty much all we're going to do with this room. We are going to put a bedroom door on. We want to put a barn door on there. So that is a project that needs to be done probably before Christmas, but that is one of the projects coming up kind of soon. So this is basically our bedroom. I am really loving it at the moment. I think it needs a little bit more texture though. Let me know what you think. If there's something that you think we could do a bit differently. I would like to clear pretty much all of this off. The Lego is going to go into Matt's shed at some point, but he needs to build some storage for it. And yeah. This is pretty much our room. So coming out of our bedroom, I will take you around to the spare bedroom. This here is going to be Samuel's toddler room. I am working on it at the moment. We've got his teepee set up here with a little pony, a little rug and some cushions underneath. I think it's really, really cute. I did make that dream catcher for him and all the things dangling from it were actually from a mobile from Kmart. I just repainted it to match his room. This room does have the same theme as his nursery. It is the Lolly Living Animal Tree range. I think it's discontinued. Obviously, I bought this stuff over 2 years ago now. So we've just got what is going to be his dresser just here. I love this option. It holds so much stuff. We do have his pram that should be in my car, his car seat that goes in Dad's car. All the stuff on his bed is actually our clothes and bits and pieces. A lot of the stuff out of this room is actually going to be going into our storage room. So before Christmas, hopefully before Christmas, Matt is actually going to be closing off the hallway. We're going to turn that into a big storage room and have all of our hanging space for our clothes and suits and dresses and whatnot in there. We're also going to put shelving up, mezzanine shelving up, kind of just to store stuff, and basically it's just going to be a huge cupboard just full of crap. Stuff that we can't throw away, stuff that we need, but stuff that we don't want lying around. So that's pretty much what we're going to do with that. Most of this stuff is going to go in there. All those tubs there are actually going in the laundry. We're going to be putting new shelving in the laundry soon. We've got Sam's little truck in the back corner there. But yeah, most of this stuff is actually going to be going in storage and this room will be pretty clean. I do want to get something else similar to this in the same timber for extra storage in this room. And I'll probably put it over in that corner, but I will show you once it's completed. Coming out of Sam's toddler room, we have our bathroom to the left. This is a lovely pink and black bathroom. As you can tell, I'm a huge fan of it. It is disgusting, I hate it, but it serves a purpose. It is just a bathroom. We have, a new mirror just here. It's huge. It makes the biggest difference in the whole bathroom. So this is basically where the magic happens in our house. So coming out of the bathroom, to the right you've got Sam's toddler room. To the front you've got the front door, and to the left is Sam's nursery. This is one of my favorite rooms in the entire house. This again is the Lolly Living Animal Tree collection in terms of decals and bedding. I absolutely love this room. It's my favorite room in the entire house. We actually didn't know if we were going to be having a boy or a girl, so this was intended to be a gender neutral nursery, and whether we have a boy or a girl next, they will be in this room. So Sam is going to be moving into his toddler room probably around Christmas, and this is going to continue to be set up as a nursery for the next baby, which fingers crossed won't be too far away. So the furniture in this room is actually the Bori Waratah collection. I actually got that on sale at Toys R Us or Babies R Us back a couple of years ago when we were buying the furniture. We do have this oil heater in Sam's room. It is here for a purpose. It doesn't get too hot to touch. We generally keep it on the lower settings, and it only goes on really when Sam's in bed at night. It just takes the chill off the room, and because we don't have like heating and cooling in our house, it does get quite cold here. At least in our room, we have Matt and I to keep each other warm. We can, you know, cuddle up or put the electric blanket on. But with Sam, he's in here by himself. So we do have the heater that's just at night time, and we will take it out of the room as it starts warming up. I think that won't be too far away. We generally take it out in the first week of October because it starts getting warm enough at night that we don't really need it anymore. Coming over here, we have Sam's sleep suit. I highly recommend them if you've never used the Ergo pouches before. It is the best sleep suit. Sam always kicks his covers off at night time, so at least when he's wearing that, I know that he's going to stay warm. We have a little basket table from Kmart that holds all the baby toys. These things here are a little bit too babyish for him now, so I've put them in here so that he will focus on his bigger boy toys when he's out playing in the living room. This chair we actually picked up secondhand, and it matches the room perfectly. It is a little bit old manish, but it is so comfortable. This chair is a Freedom chair. It's generally around $1,000. I think I got it for $200 off of our local buy sell swap page, and I'll tell you what, if it had rocking feature it would be better, but I've never sat in a more comfortable chair nursing in the middle of the night. It's also got the wings on it as well, which is really good. It helped when I was like nodding off to sleep while nursing when Sam was a little baby. Over here we have a little bit of a picture wall for Sam. We have an hour clock, our little handprints when he was born. These are his glasses from when he was in the NICU under the lights. They're his little bands and his tiny little footprint, and this is his first year. So I love this. This is also where he was born and everything. I just hung it from here because I thought it was cute and I didn't want to get rid of it. Above Sam's bed up here we have his coming home from the hospital outfit. That's the one he came home from the hospital in. It was far too big for him. His little pants and his little beanie from when he was born. We have his baby monitor, and here we have a little turtle that we got from Ocean Park in Hong Kong for him. Coming over to his dresser, we have this adorable little photo frame with all photos of Matt, Sam and I in it. I picked that up from Ned's a couple of years ago, and it just, I thought, matched his nursery perfectly. The owl bookends again are from the Lolly Living Animal Tree range. His humidifier generally doesn't stay here. I only bring it out when he desperately needs it. He can get up on top of here, so the last thing I want is for him to tip all that water over. And we've got the Magic Mule light. I actually won this in a competition from Devon Roberts' family. I'll have her channel linked down below. I think it's really cool. It does need to be plugged in quite a bit. It does tell you the temperature of the room in Fahrenheit, and it also glows, I think, green, orange, red and blue. If it's blue it's too cold. If it's green or orange it's fine. If it's red it's too hot in here. So I love to have that just to make sure that the room is a good temperature for him. And we also have an iPod dock here. It is a little bit bulky. I would like something a little bit smaller, but it does the job. We just put that on when Sam goes to sleep with some little white noise sounds for him. So coming out of Sam's room now, we're back at the front door. To the left we have our hallway. Now this is what we are going to close off, so we're going to close it off back to this point here and turn this hallway into a big like linen press. Because our house is so small we don't really need a hallway, but we do need storage. We have no cupboards in this house, as you've probably seen by the bedrooms. There's no wardrobes or anything like that. This space here is desperately needed for storage, so we're going to have a couple of hanging racks to hang all of our clothes on, the filing cabinet, vacuum cleaner, all those kinds of things. Things that we don't use on a daily basis but obviously we need are going to be in this room here. As you can see, there's a door down there. That is going to be the entrance to the storage room. We're going to be moving this piece here, this whole piece, to this wall that will be here. Because the hallway becomes quite narrow over there and there's a big chunk here, we figured that if we moved that onto the other side of the wall, it wouldn't stick into the hallway so much. So that's one of the improvements that we're going to be doing shortly. So coming over here from the hallway, this entryway, which is right near the front door, is the entryway to our living room. As you walk in, the first thing you'll see is the projector screen and Samuel's toy section. So our house is actually 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 living room. It is tiny, it's expensive to live here in Australia, and this is basically all we can afford, so we just make do. But being that this is our living area and a playroom, we did decide to put our entertainment unit on the roof. Matt and his dad actually built that box. It just saves things like little fingers touching buttons that they're not allowed to, and things getting shoved into Xboxes and whatnot. So all of our entertainment unit stuff is up there. Obviously we have the speakers on the wall as well. Coming down here, we have our couch. We picked that couch up from a store called Le Cornu's before they closed. It was the only couch that we could find that would fit across the entire wall, so we're really happy with it. I do want to do something different with the cushions. I'm not happy with them, and that'll probably happen sometime end of spring, early summer. We have our coffee table that did used to have a glass top on it. Again, child-proofing. We swapped the glass out for a piece of timber and put a piece of vinyl across the top of it just to stop all the dents. It was a lovely table before we had children, and then I don't know if you can see that, but Sam started biting the corner. Note to future self, don't buy expensive furniture before you've had kids. Wait until they grow up because they destroy everything. So looking at the lounge room from this angle, just above the couch there, we have some pictures of baby Samuel. We have his little bookshelf with his books and puzzles and all of his crafts that he's made. Clearly some trainers. This table here has a sub underneath it that we don't want him to be able to touch, so we put a table over it for now, and he actually doesn't go in there, which is very, very lucky. So moving on from the lounge room, we have our dining room with its hideous, hideous lino flooring. Oh yeah, it's not very pretty, is it? We have our toddler sitting here eating his lunch. This is our dining table. This is from Everyday Living. We also have some just decorations on the table there. Up here, we normally have a big mirror on here, but this is the only heating that we have in the house. It's hideous. Normally we have it covered up, but for the purposes of winter, we had to take the mirror off the wall. Then moving down here, this storage cube is just purely toys for Sam. I do actually need to go through that. I'll probably do it sometime this week, but they're all just Sam's toys. I just like having somewhere to put them all away at the end of the day, and then he can go and get them out when he wants to. And then around in the corner here, we have Samuel's cute little art easel, which he can come and draw on as he pleases. So from the dining room, we move into our kitchen with our lovely brown tile splashback. This room is actually getting a fresh coat of paint in November, so I'm really looking forward to that. When we bought this house, there was no tubing from the top of the range up into the ceiling, so all the walls had been stained from years of cooking. I have scrubbed them all to the best that I can, but Matt is going to be painting them in November. He has built a little frame to go around that, which I'm looking forward to him putting up because it will look a lot better. The view from standing in the corner of the kitchen, you've got your dining room over there, the living room. Again, that is the hallway that we're closing off to make into a storage cabinet. We have some more family photos just here and a big calendar there. I know that calendar is hideous. It will probably get moved into the storage area once that is built, but it serves a purpose. It makes it so I don't forget anything. Coming now around through this door here, we have just a tiny little room with the dog. This is where she sleeps at night time. It's actually kind of cold and windy at the moment, so she's inside. This is our laundry area. It's very, very small, not a lot of storage. Like I said before, this house has no storage, so we just have a dryer, a washer, the trough, vacuum cleaner, ironing board, and storage. The idea is we're going to have 2 more cube storage bins stacked on top of one another here. It's going to give us a lot more storage. All of those storage tubs from Sam's toddler room is going to go in here, and hopefully it makes it look a lot neater and tidier and just less ghetto. The last room in the house is the cupboard. So now I'm just going to take you back to the front door, down through the hallway, And ta-da, we are back to the front door. So like I said, this house is pretty tiny. We definitely don't need that hallway. I think there's like 20 steps from the front door to the back. This house is, from memory, about 1,300 square feet. Very, very small. It's tiny, but you know, it's our home and we make it work. I try the best I can to keep it looking as good as I can. There are a lot of improvements going to be happening over the next few months, so I will have them documented in vlogs and whatnot on this channel. Make sure you click the subscribe button so you don't miss out on those videos. Obviously, I'll have in the title what we're renovating if we're doing something. I'm really looking forward to seeing how the improvements change the dynamics of this house, especially with storage. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you have a channel and you've got a house tour on there, please leave it linked down below so I can check it out. I am a bit of a snoop and I do like checking out other people's houses, storage ideas, and just ways to make your tiny little space a little bit more livable. Again, thank you so much for watching and we will see you in our next video. Bye guys.